ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. This is your preview for Manchester United versus Sevilla. In this show, we are going to cover the team news, predicting starting lineup, the current form, head-to-head, score prediction at the end. So be sure to stick around and let us know and get involved and let us know who should be in the starting 11. As you already know, before we get into the team news, if you are enjoying these previews, make sure you drop a like on the stream and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. But Marcus Rashford has emerged as a major doubt for this first leg game and this last 8 quarterfinals in the Europa League. I think the groin injury, we don't know what's going to be, but the groin injury that he suffered in the latter stages of the Saturday's clash with Everton could keep him out. And Ten Hag did say this on Saturday. He said, now we have to wait for Marcus Rashford. We have to see what it is and how bad it is. We have to wait for 24 or 36 hours and then we know more. So hopefully he recovers and play this game. So Luke Shaw missed out against Everton on Saturday after tweaking his hamstring against Brentford, and he remains a major doubt for the European contest on Thursday. So we'll find out what happens with Luke Shaw as well, but he is a doubt. Alejandro Garnacho picked up an ankle injury in recent draw with Southampton, and the teenager will again miss out here. So he won't be available, but he is on course to return over the next few weeks. So that's some positive news there. That is some positive news there. United's number 2 goalkeeper, Tom Heaton, is still on the sideline with an ankle injury, and he suffered during a recent training session, so he won't be available. Not that we're gonna need him, but I'm just telling you guys the team news. Christian Eriksen also returned from his 2-month absence at the weekend. Antony Martial also returned and scored his first Red Devil goal since early February after recently overcoming his own fitness issues. The other players I wanted to cover is Casemiro. So Casemiro can play this game. This could be his first game since the second leg against Betis, but the Brazilian will have to be careful in this one as well. It's just incredible. He is 1 yellow card away from a suspension, as is Bruno Fernandes. That means if these two get a booking in this game, they're gonna miss the second leg. So we're gonna be in big trouble, guys. We are going to be in big trouble. Bookings are wiped after the quarterfinals second leg. So after the second leg, all the bookings are going to be wiped out. But Casemiro and Bruno, definitely they're gonna have to worry about that. Okay, so this is the team, guys. This is the team that has started against Everton. So we're gonna make a few changes here. David De Gea, of course, David De Gea will stay there. I don't think anybody could disagree with that. He had next to nothing to do with his hand in that game against Everton. He could have had an assist with his feet if it wasn't for Antony. I think he set up Antony with the long ball, and Antony missed his chance, but he should stay in goal. We're not making any changes in this department. Right back, Wan-Bissaka, 1B, the Spider-Man. So Wan-Bissaka, I think, should continue to be selected in that position. I don't think we should make changes there. I think he missed a sitter against Everton, I believe, on the rebound, but his performance level were okay, and he made a worthy contribution in the final third as well. And I think he should be selected for this game. 1B should stay there at right back. Harry Maguire, definitely he has to come out. I have nothing against Harry Maguire, but he has to come out. And Rolls-Royce Varane is gonna replace him. I know Harry Maguire at the beginning of the game in Everton, I know he started that game and he was hesitant in that match, but he played okay in the second half and decent performance. He didn't make a lot of mistakes. Usually he makes a lot of mistakes, but in this game he didn't. But that just doesn't justify you to start this game. So I think Varane is our best center back and he should be selected for this one. Lisandro Martinez. I think Lisandro Martinez also will be continuing to be selected. Another commanding performance against Everton. His long ball actually led to the second goal against Everton as well. So for sure, I think Lisandro Martinez will stay there. So the big question mark is here. Malacia. What would you do with Malacia? Would you start Malacia? Would you start Luke Shaw? Do let me know in the chat, people. If Luke Shaw is 100%, I don't see Malacia starting this game. Malacia was kind of rushed in the game against Everton. Defensive decisions sometimes not there, but he's gotten better in that second half against Everton. He could definitely start if Luke Shaw is not fit. So I think if Luke Shaw is fit, this is my starting 11, guys. And this is what I think is going to happen. So Luke Shaw will be here. But if Luke Shaw is not available, I expect Malacia to start. We don't have any other options. So in the middle of the park, we went with Scott McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. Okay, so are we actually going to see this against Sevilla? No way. No way. This guy is coming back in. Casemiro is going to be back, and he's going to be commanding that CDM role. I know McTominay had a breakthrough goal in that game, and he did well against Everton, but I don't see him starting this match. I really don't. I mean, he is a backup midfielder. And Casemiro, in my opinion, how long has it been, guys? Really, like, how long has it been since we actually seen this? How long has it been since we've actually seen ERIKSEN, Casemiro, and Bruno Fernandes starting games? It's been a while. And definitely, I want to see those three start for sure. So I think it's going to be this. ERIKSEN and Casemiro will be the two midfielders. Bruno Fernandes did play as a deep midfielder against Everton, and Sabitzer was actually more advanced in that game against Everton. But I think it's not going to happen. This is not going to happen against Sevilla. But I do expect Sabitzer to go on the bench and Bruno to go back to where he belongs, which is a number 10. I don't think Bruno Fernandes is a deeper role midfielder. He's doing a job there, but I don't think that is his main position. That is not his A position, or his preference is not to play there. Antony will stay there on the right. Antony, another creative performance in that Everton game. He hit the post and he was denied by Pickford as well. Also wasted two good opportunities in that game against Everton, but harshly he was taken off for Anthony Martial. He deserved to stay. He deserved to stay on the pitch. He needs to get his confidence back. He missed a couple of chances, so you don't hook him off. I mean, you have to let him find his form, and he's been fading just a little bit, but I think his performance have risen. So I think Antony should be selected here, and he's going to be on the right. Bruno as a number 10, Sancho on the left, and up front, of course, we know Marcus Rashford is out. We just covered the team news. He's not going to be available for this game for sure. And I expect Toto, Anthony Martial, to go up front. So this is the team, guys. This is the team I would start. Do let me know in the comment section. What do you disagree with? Which position would you change? Are you going to make any changes here? Should Veko start up front? I mean, some fans might think it's the best choice for this game, but I don't. I seriously think that Martial up front is the best possible way we could go in this game. Even Martial is 90%. I would take Martial over Vekos as 100%. Just Vekos just doesn't offer us anything, guys. He really, really doesn't offer us anything. And the only thing he does is just defend. Defend. That's all he does. And as a number 9, you need more than just a defender. He needs to be able to create chances, make runs in behind, put the control the ball, get other forwards in the game. You got to do a lot of stuff to be a striker. I mean, you can't just stay there. And he can't even score. I mean, he misses one-on-ones. He misses a lot of one-on-ones. So I don't see him starting this game. And Ten Hag has protected him for the past how many games now? But he finally made his decision to bench him. Finally. And it worked out. We won the game. As you all can see, head-to-head with Sevilla is not that pretty. We lost a friendly match against Sevilla 3-1. Drawn in the Champions League in 2018. Lost in the Champions League at home 2-1. Who remembers that game? Jose Mourinho. That was one of the worst performances I've seen for Manchester United. One of the most disappointing nights in the Champions League. I mean, we could have went for it. But Jose Mourinho just sat us back, and we were just defending in that match, and because of that we lost that game. Let's move on to team's form. We've won 2 games. Actually, we won 4 games, so only lost 1 game. That game against Newcastle completely got destroyed in that match. Sevilla, as for Sevilla, they've drawn 1 game, lost 2 games, and won 2 games. So let me give you my prediction here. It's gonna be tight, but I feel like we're gonna win 2-1. That is my prediction, and I think Antony Martial will score, but I don't see us keeping a clean sheet against Sevilla. Sevilla, they tend to find a goal, especially in the Europa League. They always find a goal, and I think they can find another one here at Old Trafford for sure. I mean, even Real Betis scored against us, right? That game finished 4-1. So definitely I do see them scoring. But I also see us scoring more than them, and that is the reason why I'm going for 2-1. But it's going to be interesting how we set up. The performance we've seen in the past is going to be different to this game coming up, because we had no Casemiro when we played against Newcastle, when we played against Everton. But in this match, we do have the beast, the giant, one of the best CDMs in the game. So he could make a difference in this match. As I mentioned earlier, be sure to join us for the watch along. Also, let us know in the comment sections what you guys think about the lineup. What is the score predictions going to be? Who you think is going to score in the match? Do let me know in the comment sections. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.